Hello everyone, my name is Amer Mohammed. Today I'm going to talk about the big data security. So let us begin with what is big data. As the name suggests, big data can be coined as huge amount of structured and semi-structured data with the following three characteristics: volume, variety, and velocity. Basic big data framework. The architecture is distributed in nature and can scale up to thousands of data and processing nodes. In this architecture, data can be partitioned, replicated, and distributed among those thousands of nodes. Easy move of code through disk rather than the data has also been another big shift from traditional to modern architecture. Modern architecture supports real-time computation, collection of data from variety of input source, and transfer that data into big data solution. So this is how the distributed architecture looks like. At the bottom we have the Hadoop distributed file storage, and each HDFS is associated with the MapReduce frameworks, which can be controlled by the Hadoop programmer. So auto tiling is another feature of big data. To enhance the performance, the data is divided into two categories: hot data, cold data. Hot data is the data which is used very frequently. Cold data is the data which is not used that frequently. Cold data is assigned to slower, less expensive SATA storage, and hot data is assigned to high performance SAS storage. Real-time streaming and continuous computation. Performing real-time computation is next big trend in big data. With application like Google Analytics, real-time monitoring of websites and web pages can be done. Huge amount of data is collected, filtered, analyzed, and hence reports are maintained of all this analysis. Stream processing language is real-time data processing language used to process data streams coming from multiple sources. So this is how the real-time streaming and continuous computations look like. Basically, it has 5 stages: ingestion, data preparation, model training, model encapsulation, and publication. Parallel and powerful programming framework. MapReduce framework is used by Hadoop, where the programs get divided into multiple maps that can be executed at multiple data nodes, and then finally the results are merged together into single result set. So let us have a look at the top three risks. The first one is insecure computation. Untrusted computational programs are used by attackers in order to extract and turn out sensitive information from data sources. Apart from causing information leak, it can also cause the data to corrupt, lead to incorrect results in predictive analysis. Input validation and filtering. Big data needs to collect input from variety of sources. Therefore, it is mandatory to validate the input. This involves making a decision of what kind of data is untrusted and what is the untrusted data source. It also needs to filter malicious code from good one. However, big data, a huge amount of data continuously flow, making it difficult to perform input validation. And the last risk, granular access control. Big data was traditionally designed for performing and scalability without almost no security in mind. Ad hoc queries pose another additional challenge to big data solution, where user can retrieve sensitive information out of the data using ad hoc queries. So what are the best practices to overcome those risks? The first one, secure your computing code. To prevent malicious code from entering your big data solution, implement access control, code signing, and dynamic analysis of computational code. There are two ways to prevent that attack. The first one, securing the data when insecure mapper is present. And the second option is securing the mapper itself. Implementing comprehensive input validation and filtering. For better processing and security practices, implementing input validation and filtering on almost all internal and external sources is obligatory. On the other hand, proper evaluation of key input validation is required to see if it can scale up to data requirement for respective big data solution. Implementing granular access control. reviewing and configuring the role and privileges matrix of different kinds of users of big data, which can be admin, knowledge workers, end users, developers, etc., is a core part of implementing granular access control. Ad hoc queries are required for data computation, and queries process should be verified for what access has to be given to the respective ad hoc queries. Well, these are the references, and thank you for listening.